Hello students, welcome to the online session on chemistry, Samartha Medical and INT Academy, Davangere and Jamkand branch. Today we will continue with chemical properties of aldehydes and ketones. In this class we will look at remaining chemical properties. Now first one is a reaction with a primary amine. Already in previous class we have discussed reaction with ammonia. Now we will discuss reaction with primary amine. Primary amine is nothing but a derivative of ammonia. When aldehydes and ketones reacts with primary amine to form Schiff's base. Listen carefully. Schiff's base is different from Schiff's reagent. Okay. See, when we will take first aldehyde. Reacts with primary amine. I can write primary amine like this: RNH R prime I will take just to differentiate both alkyl groups from primary amine and aldehyde. You know that in primary amine, nitrogen is the more electronegative, carries partial negative charge, and this hydrogen carries partial positive charge. And over here, you know, it's a polar in nature. Carbonyl group of aldehyde is a polar, where oxygen carries negative charge and carbon carries positive charge. This negative attracts what? Positive, and this positive attracts negative. Okay. Now RCH, or here hydrogen is there. This nitrogen attacked what? This carbonyl group. You write down RNH R prime. Okay. Over here H is added to the oxygen. It's nothing but addition of primary amine takes place. It becomes OH. This on heating eliminates water molecule. Eliminates what? Water molecule to form R. Over here CH is there. You write down CH as it is. There is a carbon to nitrogen double bond N R prime. This is nothing but a Schiff's base. What is this? Schiff's base. This is actually over here to the nitrogen. There is an alkyl group. I can name this as a N-alkylidene. Alkanamine. N-alkylidene alkanamine. Okay. Now you write down same reaction with ketone. plus NH. This is what? R prime okay. Over here, this is plus and this one is a minus. Nitrogen being a more electronegative, oxygen is highly electronegative in nature, carbon carries what? Positive charge. Same process, addition of this primary amine across the carbonyl group. Okay. You write down as it is. R is there. Over here R, this is NH, R prime, it becomes what? OH. Removal of water, elimination of water on heating, it eliminates what? H2O to give a final product, that is Skeep's reagent. C double bond N, over here 2 R groups are there. Okay. But R prime. This is what? Skeep's base. Both are what? Skeep's bases. Okay, understood? This is regarding reaction with what? Primary amine. Specifically, you write down the same reaction. You write down same reaction by taking first one is acetaldehyde, and you write down reaction by taking a ketone, that is acetone. Okay. Now next one is reaction with hydroxylamine. See, the name itself indicates hydroxylamine. Hydroxylamine is nothing but in ammonia replace one hydrogen by hydroxyl group. This is nothing but hydroxylamine. NH3 I replaced H with what? OH. When aldehydes reacts with hydroxylamine to form aldoxime. To form what? Aldoxime. Means, for example, C double bond O R H, this is aldehyde. When reacts with hydroxylamine, I wrote NH2 like this. Okay, don't get confused. This is very simple. Oxygen carries negative charge, carbon carries positive charge. Over here, positive, negative. Positive attracts negative, negative attracts positive. Simple methods you follow. Question arises. See, you may have so many questions. Actually, over here, nitrogen has a lone pair and oxygen also has a non-bonded electrons. Both are having what? Non-bonded electrons. Question arises, sir, it can attack takes place even through what? Oxygen. Nitrogen also contains lone pair, oxygen also contains lone pair. But you remember, nitrogen has a more tendency to donate lone pair than oxygen. Understood? That's why, being larger in size than oxygen, the lone pair of electrons are not held tightly to the nucleus. But in case of oxygen, which is smaller in size, the lone pair held very tightly, so that the lone pairs of electrons present on the oxygen atom cannot be donated. Nitrogen can donate very easily. Okay, hence attack takes place only through nitrogen, even though oxygen has a lone pairs. Okay, what is the product? R C H over here N H OH is also OH. Now what happens on heating? On heating, if you heat this one, eliminates, removes H2O molecule to form final product. What is the final product? Aldoxime. What is this? Aldoxime. R C double bond O R plus same method you need to follow with a ketone. This is what? O minus C plus H plus N minus. O minus attracts what? H plus, and this N minus attracts C plus. Okay, just an addition takes place. No need to write mechanism. You need to write the product during the process. What happens? What is the final product? That is very important in these reactions. Over here it becomes what? OH, NH, OH, which removes H2O on heating. Okay, it eliminates what? Water molecule. Double bond N OH. What is this? Ketoxime. What is this? Ketoxime. Okay. If you take, listen, okay, you practice this chemical property, you practice this one by taking acetaldehyde. By taking what? Acetaldehyde. Nothing, just you replace this R by CH3 and acetone. And what? Acetone. When you take acetaldehyde, it forms acetaldoxime. What is the product? Acetaldoxime. When you take acetone, what is the product? Acetoxime. Understood? Okay. You need to practice these two reactions. Next one. Reaction with now reaction with hydrazine. Reaction with hydrazine. What is the chemical formula of hydrazine? N2H4. When aldehydes and ketones are condensed with hydrazine, to form corresponding hydrozones. Hydrozones are formed during the process. Listen, aldehydes are C double bond O H. I can write hydrazine as a RNH NH2. Both NH2 groups it can attack by using either of the nitrogen atom. Now see over here, this positive attracts what? Negative, and the negative attracts what? Positive. It's very simple. Just follow this method while writing the product. NH and NH2. Okay, this one on heating eliminates H2O. Same processes are there, same method you need to follow in all the cases. Just the reagents are different. I took different reagents. Okay, this is known as, this is hydrazone only. This is what? Hydrazone, but this is obtained by aldehyde. That's why this is known as aldehyde hydrazone. What is this? Aldehyde hydrazone. R C double bond O R. Ketone you can. I have a ketone now. Write down the product. Same. What is the product? Oxygen carries negative, carbon carries what? Positive. Over here, nitrogen is a more electronegative, hydrogen carries what? Positive. Same addition takes place. Okay. R C O H R NH NH2. This on heating eliminates water. What is the product? R C double bond N NH2. Okay, this is also hydrazone only, but this is obtained by ketone. That's why this is ketone hydrazone. This is what? Ketone hydrazone. This is a reaction with what? Hydrazine. Now you practice this property with acetone and acetaldehyde. Acetone and acetaldehyde. Don't forget to practice these things, because for organic chemistry, like mathematics, you need more practice. Even you need consistent practice. Any discontinuity in your practicing these chemical reactions will make you forget everything. Now, next one is, next chemical property is reaction with phenylhydrazine. Reaction with phenylhydrazine. See, just now I told you hydrazine. Hydrazine is nothing but what? NH2, NH2. You replace one hydrogen by what? One phenyl group. Phenyl group is C6H5. This is nothing but phenylhydrazine. Same reaction. Actually, there is no difference at all. You write down same thing. Phenaldehydes and ketones reacts with phenylhydrazine. Phenylhydrazine to form corresponding phenylhydrazones. What are the products? Phenylhydrazones are the products. Okay, listen. Phenaldehydes and ketones reacts with phenylhydrazine to form what? Corresponding phenylhydrazones. In last reaction, what I told you, the same thing I told you, I am going to reiterate the same thing now. Over here, phenylhydrazine reacts with aldehydes and ketones. What are the products? The products are, there actually hydrazones are formed. Over here, phenylhydrazones are formed. Okay. For example, RC double bond OH. See, I can write it as a HNH C6H5. C6H5, I will write it as a I will write this in ring format. See, over here, the question is, this nitrogen also contains lone pair and this nitrogen also contains lone pair. Now the question arises, sir, it can attack, see over here, this oxygen carries negative charge, the carbon carries what? Positive charge. This lone pair, or it attacks. Question arises, it can attack through this lone pair or this lone pair, but the thing is, over here, attack always takes place through the lone pair of electrons which are present on the terminal carbon, not on the nitrogen which is directly attached to the benzene ring. Why? Because those lone pair of electrons are not available for the attack. These are available easily for the attack. Sir, why? How they are not available? Is the question. Listen, these electrons are involved in delocalization with the 5 electrons of the benzene ring. This is how these lone pair of electrons are not available for the attack. Understood? Okay. You write down the product now. See, I told you this is what? Negative, and this carries positive. Now negative takes what? Positive, and this positive takes what? Negative. Over here you write down the product RCOH NH NHC6H5. I will write this is C6 what? H5. This is the product. Now on heating it eliminates water molecule, okay, to form corresponding hydrogens. RCH, over here there is a double bond NH C6H5. This is hydrazone. This is phenyl hydrazone. This is phenyl hydrazone, but this is obtained by aldehyde. That's why this is known as aldehyde phenyl hydrazone. If you take a ketone, just to replace this H by what? R, you are going to get a ketone phenyl hydrazone. Understood? Okay. This is regarding what? A reaction with a phenyl hydrazine. See, one more derivative is there, which is, I can say, it is nothing but a derivative of phenyl hydrazine only. See, that is known as 2,4-DNP. What is this 2,4-DNP? 2,4-dinitrophenylhydrazine. 2,4-dinitrophenylhydrazine. Four at second position and at fourth position, two nitro groups are present on the benzene ring, means ortho position and para position with respect to this NH2. Okay, this is known as 2,4-dinitrophenylhydrazine. Listen carefully. This has a very special reaction with both aldehydes and ketones. That is, listen, you take any carbonyl compound, it may be aldehyde or it may be ketone. See, over here H, C double bond H is nothing but what? Aldehyde. If you replace this one by R, it is nothing but a ketone. Okay. Any carbonyl compound you take, with the carbonyl compound, when this 2,4-dinitrophenylhydrazine reacts, it forms, when this 2,4-dinitrophenylhydrazine reacts with carbonyl compounds, any carbonyl compound, it forms, see, over here there is a removal of what? H2O, water is eliminated to form 2,4-dinitrophenylhydrazone. But the compound formed is RH. If it is H, aldehyde. If it is R, ketone. Any carbonyl compound you can take. Okay. It forms 2,4-dinitrophenylhydrazone, which has a specific physical properties, which is orange crystalline solid. This compound formed is orange crystalline solid. Means whenever carbonyl compound reacts with this 2,4-DNP, they form what? They form orange crystalline solid. That's why in organic analysis, in lab, in organic analysis, this 2,4-DNP is used to identify the presence of carbonyl group. Means when you take a compound, you don't know which compound they have provided. The given compound, when reacts with 2,4-DNP, if it forms an orange crystalline solid, then it indicates that the given compound is nothing but what? It is a carbonyl compound. It may be aldehyde or ketone. This a test. This test gives the type of the compound, whether it is a carbonyl or it is a acidic, means carboxylic acid, means through this you can find out a functional group present in the compound, that is carbonyl. But I can't say particularly that it is a aldehydic or ketonic. I can say just it is a carbonyl. Okay, that's why this is used to test what? Presence of carbonyl group present in the organic compound. And this 2-pole DNF, this is known as Bosch reagent. You remember this, this is very important. This is known as Bosch reagent. Which reagent? Bosch reagent. Okay, this is a very important for the point of exam. You need to remember these things. Okay. Next one is reaction with semicarbazide. Reaction with semicarbazide. What is the semicarbazide? See, the formula for semicarbazide is NH2 NHCO NH2. This is what? A semicarbazide. Phenaldehydes and ketones reacts with semicarbazide to form corresponding semicarbazones. To form what? Corresponding semicarbazones. See over here, aldehyde R C double bond O H reacts with a semicarbazide. I can write this as a NHC double bond O NH2. Listen, over here 3 nitrogen atoms are there. All the 3 nitrogen contains what? Lone pairs. But attack takes place through this terminal nitrogen only. Means the lone pair of electrons present on this terminal nitrogen are used for the attack to this carbonyl group. Why not these two? Why not these two? Because these two involved in delocalization, they are not available for the attack. See, these two involved in what? Delocalization with the carbonyl group. Okay, understood? These two involved in what? Delocalization with 5 electrons of the carbonyl groups, so that these two lone pair of electrons present on this nitrogen atom are not available for the attack. But this nitrogen, you see, if you observe over here, this lone pair, this pair is completely free, because which is not involved in any delocalization processes, so that this lone pair is used for the attack. Okay, you know already that this is what? Negative, this one is positive, and this carries negative. Okay, just nothing is there, just you negative, it attacks positive, and this negative attacks this positive. That I shown already. Okay, don't get confused with these arrow marks. So many times already I explained these things. Okay, no need to go in detail now. Right, R C H. Over here there is a N H O H NHCO NH2 removal of water molecule, R CH double bond N NHCO NH2. What is this? This is semicarbazone. What is this? Semicarbazone. But this is obtained by aldehyde. How this is obtained? By aldehyde. That's why this is known as aldehyde semicarbazone. You can write down the same thing with what? Ketone, by replacing just H by R. Understood? It forms a ketone semicarbazone. Okay. These are the nucleophilic addition followed by elimination properties of both aldehydes and ketones. Okay. In the next class, we will discuss some named reactions which were shown by both aldehydes and ketones. With this, I am going to conclude today's class. In next class, I will come up with a special type of reactions exhibited by the both aldehydes and ketones. Thank you one and all.